Hi, I'm Yingyao Yi. This is my research proposal plan poster, and the research title is The Effect of Personality Traits on Social Media Use Among University Students. Currently, social media are employed in many different fields and have a significant impact on daily life. Therefore, it is crucial to understand how and why individuals utilize and interact with social media. Researchers have claimed that a person's personality influences how they engage with others on social media, and researchers have determined that the correlation between personality factors and SNS. Most research have examined how the Big Five personality would impact individual social media use. The Big Five personality traits encompasses openness to experience, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. Different personality traits show the different psychological processes that underlie social media usage and engagement, particularly in extroversion and conscientiousness. The researchers has found that extroversions tended to engage in a higher amount of social activities. They're reward-seeking and sociable, and they're more socially engaged on social media, have more general and actual friends and group memberships, and publish the more status updates and selfies. And the extroverted people use social media more to keep up with old connections, past times, and keep up with calls. However, researchers also found that introverts utilize social media more than extroverts. They have lower self-esteem and greater loneliness. According to social compensation theory, introverts are more likely to utilize and gain from social network sites since this indirect communication approach enables introverts to compensate for their lack of strong interpersonal skills. And for those conscientious needs, they have lower level of social network site use. According to the study, those who score well on conscientiousness tend to spend less time on social network sites when working on their own things, and they don't spend excessive amounts of time on social media. They're more likely to remain focused and avoid being distracted. They have lower rating on the certification of expressing or projecting a more popular self on social media. In contrast, low conscientious people frequently lack ambition and they are inconsistent and are emotionally motivated. Social media may be used by people to project an image of oneself that is more successful, superior, and better. And I have found that Liu and Campbell's research on their meta-analysis relied heavily on participants' self-reported Facebook usage, which could be problematic. And for John's research, the study based on different research on explained the Big Five personality and claims that two different conclusions in one personality. But she needs to consider how to measure the user behavior of social media and whether it is active or passive. And for Kirkhoven et al.'s research, they examined different ages, genders, and different personality associated with social media use, but they didn't demonstrate the association between different personalities and SNS use based on the participants of different ages and different group genders. So, based on the background literature, some gaps should be noticed. So, while previous research has examined the association of social media with personality traits, but they did not present how they confirm the personality traits of participants accurately. This is because if the personality test is not performed accurately, the results obtained may deviate greatly from the expected or cause erroneous results and conclusions. Furthermore, the study did not make specific to one of the age groups or gender groups, and the randomly selected sample caused the sample size of different groups to be not equal. So the study was too widespread. We need a more specific and precise study with a specific age and specific gender sample to investigate how personality traits affect social network site use and activities. So the aim of my study is to investigate the association of social media use with personality traits among university students aged between 18 to 25. So the study will have hypothesized that people with various personality traits, we focus on big five personalities, will perform and engage differently in social media. It is supposed that extroversion would tend to be more activated in social media use, while conscientiousness would present a lower level of social network site use and focus more on their study. So like other personalities like openness to experience, the neuroticism and agreeableness might potentially influence how people use social media, although they are not very noteworthy. That's all of my plan. Thank you.